Hey everyone, what's going on? Yokuo here, and welcome back to Yokuo Plays. Today, we're back on Meta Knight's ship? For Meta Knight Part 3, Ultra Hyper Revenge of Meta Knight Extravaganza Extraordinaire Part 5, The Reckoning. Where's Part 3 and 4, you ask? Nobody knows. The Boogaloo. Extravaganza. Hollywood. Call me. We've been over this the past few parts. I hope you guys that are watching are like tweeting Hollywood? Can you tweet Hollywood as an entity? Because that would just make life easier. It should be noted the things on the sides you can only break through with the cannon, as my partner just demonstrated, and I demonstrated failing horribly at. Even though the ones over the lightning switches down there, you can break by standing on. Don't ask me how the economy works, folks. I have no idea. Speaking of those lightning switches, my partner did demonstrate for me, but I did not hit it because, you know, I like not getting hurt. If you hit the lightning switch, you get injured. You get shocked. Just making sure that nothing else is over that way, and it's not. Grab the electricity. I've got lightning on the brain. Grab the invincibility candy, rather, and run for your life, PD! And my partner's dying, because he materialized on spikes. That's fun. This section, wing makes very simple. Thanks to my wing ability, bam! Long range shot, run and hit that, long range shot, and we get through with no trouble whatsoever. Without that, these sections could be a bit more of a pain. I jumped back to the door because I realized, hey, I got through this room way more quickly than I should have, and I probably just missed something, which is bad. So, expect this stage to make a return pretty soon. Meanwhile, for those who are familiar with Mega Man games, you're acquainted with the boss rush, where you have to fight all the bosses before you fight Dr. Wily or Sigma or whoever the big bad is in Mega Man Zero. I never played those. I was frustrated with the fact that they changed Zero's design, even though apparently there's a story purpose for that, but I'm not sure what that is. I found it frustrating, and I stopped playing, because despite my love for Mega Man, especially Mega Man X, Zero just didn't feel right, and that bothered me. Tangents aside, Kirby has the ice ability, and we are continuing this, which is basically a mini-boss rush. We don't fight any of the big bads here. Don't worry, that will be coming later. Spoiler alert. However, we will be fighting a bunch of mini-bosses. But first, Super Partner Makeout Session, yay! I was trying to make my partner go back to being an item, resurrect him. That way he'd be healed. But the game decided it didn't want to do that, as the game often does. Meanwhile, Sir Cooks a lot. I don't know what his name is. I always forget. He's in the cartoon. He was in the anime, and I don't know what his name was there. Surely somebody watching this knows. Now, I'm not sure why I brought this with me. Any other time I would, but here it does absolutely nothing! Now, if the enemy had spat out projectiles or little bugs or stars or whatever, I could have eaten those. Or rather, more specifically, I could have cooked those and made them into healing items, and then Kirby could eat them. However, that didn't happen. Super Partner Makeout Session 2 Electric Boogaloo! Onward and forward and upward, and the elevator's going downward. It's Bonkers versus Bonkers! And a really obnoxious wheel? Here's the way out that leads to the actual boss, but we're not quite done here yet. Let's jump over here, ignore the elevator, which is trying to get in my way. Well, it's not really getting in my way. What's happening there is, and I've explained this before in Great Cave Offensive, I believe, the partner can control the elevator also, which is a little annoying. So the partner just kind of does what the partner wants to do, and it gets in our way, because that's fun. I love this game. I love the partners, but sometimes they really just work against you. It's a little obnoxious in that way. Meanwhile, the jet ability, which we barely use in this playthrough, so relish it while it's here, and it's gone. We have the plasma ability now, which uses static electricity in order to make, attacks happen. And we need it right here. Yay, 1-ups, even though I don't really need them in this game. Great Cave Offensive, absolutely, apparently. I need a 1-ups in a Kirby game. Shush. Now it's time for the big bad of the level, the lobster. No, this isn't rock lobster, this is heavy lobster? Yeah, heavy lobster. That's what they call him in Revenge of Meta Knight. Complete with his heavy lobster paintballs of death! Except that he's not spitting out paintballs of death yet. What's really nice about Milky Way Wishes, it gives you power-ups. You just keep getting power-ups from your menu. So if you really want to cheese the boss fights, all you'd have to do is just eat a power-up, or, well, take a power-up, I guess. Let it go, spit it at the enemy. Take a power-up, let it go, spit it at the enemy. Repeat to infinity. And beyond! That was a space reference. Also, Poppy Bros Jr. just sailing under that warp star, not even giving a care. Kind of great stuff. I really like the animation. Most of them, they're grabbing the star, they look into it. Poppy Bros Jr. is just laying on it like, man, are we there yet? I'm so cool. And yes, I know To Infinity Beyond was also a Toy Story reference. I did not forget, but I said it because we were in space. Just to be clear before anyone in the comments is like, but it's a Toy Story reference, not a space reference. Well, it can be both. Jeez, Felicia, calm down. Speaking of calming down, we need to calm down and hit this switch. That was a terrible segue that didn't really work, did it? Let's grab the beam ability now and just rip this a new one. And that releases this down here, which isn't really helpful to us. I mean, it's okay, but eh. Killed a bird, that's fun. Take that, Beta. So we'll just continue on. And the whole reason we came back, like I said earlier, I got through this room a little bit more quickly than I should have, and I just kind of had a feeling that I probably missed something here. And by probably, I mean definitely. Nothing down in this pit. This is just a little maze you have to kind of work your way through. Not a big deal, a little annoying at times. Kirby just ate that thing for dinner. Luckily, Kirby likes dinner, so hey, it works out. This room, randomly, is windy. The other rooms are not, but this room is. Hey guys, hey guys. Hey guys, what ability do you think we're gonna get? I bet it's the beam ability. Wait a second. Yo-yo! One of my favorite abilities, and we only got it in like the second to last level. And we're only missing 3 abilities at this point, so that's pretty cool. Speaking of cool, we still don't have the ice ability, do we? Oh well, for now, sailing up. And we have to quickly run through the rest of this level because you can't just exit out, which is kind of annoying, to be honest. But that's alright, it's a pretty quick level whenever you actually just need to get through it and not worry about power-ups. But I didn't show off that switch before, so let's do that. Which gets us up here to some healing items, and that's about it. And by about it, I mean definitely is completely it. And through the maze again. Not really a whole lot to mention here, we're just trying to get out of this level as fast as we can. I thought about using Yo-Yo here, but yeah, Wing was so easy, so let's just do it again. Second verse, same as the first. A little bit better, but a whole lot worse. Now, luckily, we don't have to fight all these mini-bosses. I know where the exit is, so we can just go right to it. Take that, take that. Here we are. And of course it would be Bonkers protecting the actual door, since he's one of the more formidable mini-bosses. The hammer ability is a pretty strong ability, guys. Through the door, and Heavy Lobster Mark II Electric Lobster Loo. Anyone else want some seafood now? I want some seafood. Seafood. I hope future editing me remembers to edit a picture of Homer Simpson doing the little tongue gurgly thing, because that's totally what I was going for there. Good job, future editing me. You came through. And now you have to do it because I made it sound like you did. I'm trying to pick an ability here. And let's grab that and be on our way. Yay. Next stop. This level. Half moon. Because, you know, we can't have the full moon. But we can ricochet everywhere. Is anyone else seeing stars? Am I the only one seeing stars? Anyone? Alright, cool. So, obviously, it's pretty windy. That was awesome, by the way. We both did rock at the same time, both landed in the same pose, facing each other. I love it. I love it. Take that, cat. There's another cat with a different color than usual, and I think it only appears in maybe this level? Maybe only even this room. I don't know why they recolored the cat a couple of times. They don't really seem to do that with any other enemies, so I'm not sure what's going on. I do know I can't get in that room. So Kirby, disappointed, gets blown away into the breeze. The end. Just kidding, guys. That would be a really lame conclusion to this playthrough. Let's grab a star and pop our way over here. The joke is that Kirby's home is called Pop Star, and we popped over there on a star. You get it. Yeah. Welcome to Minecart Extravaganza. You thought we were done with these after Great Cave Offensive? You were wrong. However, because there are power-ups everywhere, potentially, we have to be really thorough. Also, that looks like you should be able to get down underneath it. So that's exactly what I was trying to do. So these minecart raids are going to be a little delayed because, you know, we have to be thorough here. Also, this is a really interesting level motif. We saw something with it in the Great Cave Offensive when we were getting one random treasure a couple of parts ago. But beside that, it's really just used here. It's just very cool. I guess we're just walking on stars. But I like it. I think it's a very neat concept. I wish we had seen more of it. I would have loved to see this in some other levels. Maybe there could have been another level in Dynablade. I mean, Dynablade was pretty freaking short. It had 4 levels and a final boss. Kind of makes these games look monstrous in comparison. Well, oh, how many levels does this have? We've been here for a couple of parts already. There's probably at least 7 or 8 levels before the final boss, which, as far as a game goes, is still pretty short. But considering Superstar is advertised as being either 8 or 9 games in one, I don't quite remember. That's still a lot. That's a lot of stuff. See, and here's something we would have missed, and I'm dead. That floor will sneak up on you. Now I know where to go, so I can just head right over, though. No more exploring. Because who wants to explore and platform in their platformer? I'm trying to pick an ability, and it won't let me do that in the minecart. I kind of forgot. And apparently Past Me just does not care anymore and is just gonna run through. Into the door we go, and finally, we get the mirror ability. It's only been 10,000 years, and by that I mean I'm really impatient, just wanted the mirror ability. And Yo-Yo and Mirror right next to each other, so that's really convenient for me, because they're my 2 favorites. Hey guys, did you hear that I like the mirror ability? Now, I've mentioned before that there are 2 ways to handle this game. You can either play the levels in order, or play them in whatever order you want. So if you know where your power-up is that you really want to get, you can just go get it. I opted to play the levels in order for this playthrough, but usually, this is probably the first level I'd come to after I got the copy ability. I would come straight here, grab the mirror, finish this level, go get Yo-Yo, and then just continue from there. That way I could play in style. You better believe I'll be using the mirror ability for the duration of the playthrough. As appropriate, of course. Bye, M-Tomato. Now, the M-Tomato and the one up there prove that you don't have to take the star, I just opted to. Which, of course, means there could have been something there, so we need to at least, you know, give it the benefit of the doubt and check. Oh, too many bosses at the same time. How come they can't hurt each other? I guess we can't hurt each other either, maybe it's fair. Also, I took a beating in that frying pan. That boss had 1 hit left, and I got toasted. We're going to take the Warp Star again, just ease of convenience, and it gives us another chance to look through the level, make sure we didn't miss anything, which it seems like we didn't. Spoiler, we didn't. And let's fight the bosses again for real this time without dying. Double mirrors. Let's try not to get caught in a frying pan this time, though. That might make a world of difference. Huh, I completely forgot you could shield in this game until right now. I'm not even kidding. I completely forgot you could shield in this game. Not just Milky Way Wishes, but the game as a whole. I think I've done it once. It probably would have helped in some situations. My bad, guys. Sorry. You're not gonna see that. Because I finished the playthrough already. As a reminder, this is a post-recording commentary. So what you're seeing isn't live. For me, right now, it's not live. My first session, I played through the game. My second session, I focused on giving commentary for you guys to enjoy. My third session is editing. So just as some background information, every time I do this, I watch this 3 times. Hey, a ninja. Well, I watch it twice, I make it once. Well, technically I make it all 3 times. You know what I mean. I only actively play the game once, but then I have to watch it through 2 more times. Usually I do this all pretty quickly, one after another, but that's not always the case. More on that in future playthroughs, though. I've got something planned for my next game for the channel that you'll see. We'll talk about it. There are still a couple more parts of Kirby, so it's not gone just yet. So just hang out and watch the fun. Also, I can't get through the door because the partner in the wind. Get out of my way, ninja. Go, ninja. Go, ninja. Go. Sorry, I had to. And welcome back to the RPG. I really like this mini-boss, or this boss fight. It's just so interesting. What are you aiming at, Biospark? Who is now Bird on. And I passed the mirror. So there we go. Mirror actually makes this even easier. It's kind of great. For one, you do massive damage generally when you know your partner actually cooperates. Boom, there, done. Massive damage. Now if Past Me was smart, he'd make the partner of the mirror also. But we're doing alright. Birdon's not, but I am. So look at that, 76 damage points. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage points given to him. And Birdon is now Wheelie as of his own doing. And he's dead. Good show, good game. And now he's Simir. I'm not sure how you're actually supposed to pronounce that. It's a play on being similar and mirrors and stuff. Okay, we win. Evil Knight is defeated. I want a better power. There is only one power. Yay. Now it's time for the dragon. What are you aiming at? And this is why mirror makes everything easier. As things come to you, you just bounce them away because it's a mirror, it's a reflector. You're reflecting the attacks. Is that a bit too literal? Alright, everyone attacks, because, you know, that's how we do it in the curb hood. Something, yo. I don't know where I'm going with this. It's a dragon. We're fighting a dragon. I don't have much to say right now. 66 damage given to red dragon. Why not blue dragon? Wait, never mind. That's an Xbox 360 game. So, but they didn't know that back in the Super Nintendo days because it wasn't a thing. Red dragon's defeated. We defeated all enemies. Here we go. 128 EXP, 2 exam score points, 2 greediness points, 4 honesty points, 2 fever points, 2 happy smile points, and 2 friendship points. It's just so ridiculous how it makes fun of the experience system in RPGs. And I say this as a person who loves RPGs. Right now on the channel, Mario's doing a Pokemon Red Nuzlocke run, so obviously we like RPGs here. Okay, that stage on the right is the boss, but next part we have some cleanup to do first, because we're still missing a power. But until then, if you like what we're doing here, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell everyone you've ever known or ever loved, otherwise Mario will come for you in your sleep. Just kidding, that won't happen. Probably. Wario might. Yeah. But do all that and we'll see you next time here on the channel. Until then, bye!